We don't take pediatric cases lightly, not because the embalming is more complicated, although it is, not because the paperwork is different, though it can be, but because they sit with you, long after the prep is done, long after the cremation, long after the parents have stopped asking questions. This case started like any other. A stillbirth, delivered at 36 weeks, no anomalies, no suspected abuse, no autopsy, county signed off, hospital released remains directly to us. The parents had already selected cremation, no viewing, no service. They just wanted the process done quietly, privately, understandably. We received the remains at 9:52 p.m. I was still on site doing cleanup from a delayed embalming, so I took the intake myself. Standard procedure, identification checked, hospital tag confirmed, body weight and measurements logged, tray assignment, cooler unit 2, upper right, drawer 11C, latch sealed, logged into system, chain of custody initialed by both removal driver and myself. Everything was normal. No errors, no cause for concern, just quiet. I closed up that night at 10:38. Cameras showed me exiting through the main hallway, alarm system armed, no unauthorized access. Next morning I arrived at 6:12 a.m. Cooler felt. Still, you learn to feel it before you open the door. If something's wrong, the temperature feels different. I pulled the clipboard to begin the daily temp check and inventory. Opened drawer 11C to verify the pediatric remains. The tray was empty, clean, dry, no fluid, no tag, no linen, just a polished, empty tray. I stood there for a good 10 seconds, just trying to recheck what my eyes were seeing. Immediately pulled the chain of custody log, still intact, no sign out, no movement entry, no override on the system. The paper log had my signature from the night before, right where it should have been. I checked the crematory side, nothing. I checked the holding shelf, nothing. I checked every other drawer, all accounted for. So I did what you do when things don't add up. I checked the cameras. Every hallway feed was intact, exterior doors untouched. But when I pulled the camera feed for the interior cooler unit, corrupted, just static. That slow digital washout you get when data fails. Timestamps were there, but no picture, not a freeze frame, not a blur, just nothing. I called Lydia, our senior director. She came in early. We reviewed everything together. She triple-checked the logs, called the removal team to verify drop-off, verified the pediatric intake number, confirmed we hadn't cremated anything. Then she did something I'll never forget. She closed the cooler door, locked the handle, and said, "We don't talk about this." I asked why. She said, "Because there's no explanation that makes it better." Later that afternoon, we contacted the family, told them, truthfully, that the remains had been transferred to an off-site crematory facility for processing, which we arranged immediately. We documented everything, even though what we were documenting no longer existed. We filled out the final disposition form, initialed it, signed it, filed it. But we knew something had happened we could never log. Something that didn't match any training manual, refrigeration standard, or security protocol. Here's what I didn't report. The condensation ring. On the metal tray inside drawer 11C, where the infant had been laid, there was a faint oval, about the size of a newborn's body. And at the very center of it, a smudge, just one, a partial thumbprint, too small to be mine, too faint to lift. No staff entered that cooler overnight, and the baby was never found. We had the name, the intake tag, the hospital file, everything we needed to say he had been here, except for the baby. And ever since that morning, drawer 11C has remained unused. Officially, it's under maintenance. But those of us who've been here long enough, we don't assign infants there, and we never speak of it when the cooler door is open. Thank you all for joining me on these journeys. Your support means everything, and I love reading your reactions and personal experiences in the comments. If these stories kept you on the edge of your seat or gave you chills, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more haunting stories. Have you ever experienced something similar? Or perhaps you have your own unexplainable story to share? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Each of your stories adds another layer to our growing community of horror enthusiasts. And if you think someone else might enjoy a good scare, don't forget to share this video with them. Stay tuned for more spine-chilling stories, and remember, sometimes the scariest tales are the ones that could happen to any of us. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, if you dare.